Now, Stephen, I don't know what you feel like watching that, and obviously it gives me the creeps every time I see that image. I'd rather just get rid of that image. I think it's appalling to look at, and it just gives us all the creeps. Take it off the screen because we're just fed up looking at them. But what I really want to ask you is, that was for victims in Scarborough. Does that apply to you? Is that enough? What do you think? Is this a start?
Well, it's a start. I think my biggest concern is what's happening is victims, even though they're getting apologies, nothing is really being done for them.
Now, by being done, what do you mean?
Aftercare, real care, free counselling, any help they require, any disabled victims being properly cared for because of the generalised cutbacks in care packages and in services for disabled.
So what you're saying is words are cheap?
Yes, yes, that is what I'm saying, yes.
What is the legacy for you? How do you live with this, and what happened to you? What some people may say to you, look, you know, it was such a long time ago, why can't you move on from this?
Well, it's very, very difficult. I have nightmares about Jimmy Savile on a regular basis. I regularly dream that I'm still locked up, and I find myself running away in the dream from Jimmy Savile, from Broadmoor, because there were, as you know, a lot more going on in Broadmoor than just Jimmy Savile, for me personally. And because of that, I have also other disabilities that you're aware of.
Yeah. But I'm also aware of the fact that you spoke out against Savile. You made those claims while he was alive.
I did.
And you see, that's what I find really strange. He didn't come back to you and say, shut up or I'll bring you to court or whatever. There were signs there that obviously there was a guilt.
Yes. I went to the police in 1990. I wrote about it in the book while he was still alive. I expanded on that while he was still alive. But I was actually told that I was lucky that he abused me because he was so important.
You think the government was partly responsible for Savile in putting him in those key positions that he was in and he was able to abuse, and therefore the responsibility is with them to look after people like you? Absolutely,
and they've made a lot of promises and they've apologised, but I don't see anything happening through that apology. While it's quite true there is a compensation scheme being set up.
So has anybody ever formally written to you and said, look, we are sorry?
Absolutely not, and
really?
I did ask for that. I said that all
It's not much to ask for, is it?
I wanted a written apology, to me personally and to the other victims.
How are you going to get closure on this? Are we going to continually talk about this?
I'm going to continue fighting for victims. That's what I want to do, because somebody has to, and because I've been very lucky and able to talk to you and to other journalists and people. It's important that I continue talking about it, not just about Jimmy Savile. Another, as they were talking about Giaconelli, there was another man that they covered up for, and there are others.
Stephen, that's the thing that I guess I want to know as a member of the public is we feel we hear a drip feed all the time, a little bit more. How are we going to get the full, how do we get the full picture?
Well, while I would like to tell you more, I am unfortunately very, very limited in what I'm allowed to say. But let me just say there is a lot more. But there are certain whistleblowers who have already suffered because they're whistleblowers. I've been lucky I haven't, but others have. And for that reason, I think some people have not come forward or feel unable to do that.
Stephen, I hope and I pray that sometime soon you get some closure on this, or some sort of recognition of what you went through. Thank you very much indeed. I know it's very, very painful for you to talk about this. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.